This is Domestic Report on Topical 8 News. We're starting with a focus on politics. The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, has lauded Governor Peter Mbah of Enugu State for increasing corps members' monthly allowance to 20,000 naira and for reconstructing the Awgu Orientation Camp, describing the gesture as proof of the governor's commitment to youth welfare and national unity. Speaking during a courtesy visit to the government house in Enugu, Nafiu noted the state remained conducive for corps members and disclosed that over 11,000 Enugu indigents were serving across Nigeria. He urged corps members to respect host community cultures while assuring of the scheme disciplinary roles, having extended the service year of 131 erring members. In response, Mbah pledged to complete the camp reconstruction before the end of 2025, highlighting other welfare interventions, including special allowance for corps doctors and nurses. Now in business, President Bola Tinubu has commissioned a 40,000 cubic meters liquefied petroleum gas vessel, MT Loja, in South Korea, declaring Nigeria's readiness to champion clean and sustainable energy solutions across Africa and beyond. The vessel, owned by WAGL Energy Limited, a joint venture between NNPCL and Shahara Group, raises WAGL's total LPG fleet capacity to 162,000 CBM, represented by Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Ekperipe Eko. Tinubu lauded the partners' commitment to strengthening Africa's energy infrastructure, while NNPC's Bayo Ojulari described the vessel as vital for boosting gas development and affordability in Nigeria. Now in immigration, the United States government has directed Nigerian visa applicants to provide details of their social media handles, emails, and phone numbers used in the past 5 years, warning that failure to comply will lead to visa denial and ineligibility for future entry. The U.S. mission in Nigeria announced the measure as part of enhanced national security checks under the Trump administration. In response, the federal government said it will adopt reciprocal action subjecting U.S. citizens seeking Nigerian visa to similar requirements, with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs confirming that an inter-agency meeting involving key security stakeholders will determine the modalities for implementation. Now in health, the federal government has introduced a subsidy on kidney dialysis in federal hospitals, reducing the average cost per section from 50,000 naira to 12,000 naira, a 76% cut approved by President Bola Tinubu. Presidential aide Daniel Bawal, who announced the policy on Monday, said the new pricing has already taken effect in 10 federal medical centers and teaching hospitals nationwide, with more facilities to be added before the year end. He noted that the intervention, which follows last year's approval of free cesarean sections in federal hospitals, is aimed at easing the burden of Nigerians battling kidney diseases and improved access to life-saving healthcare. Now in crime, the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons has rescued 25 women aged 17 to 43 in Abuja from suspected traffickers who were allegedly preparing to move them to Saudi Arabia for labor exploitation. The victims, recruited from Kano, Jigawa, and Katsina states with false promises of lucrative domestic work abroad, were intercepted in Wuse without travel documents. NAPTIC Director General Binta Adamu confirmed that a popular travel agency is linked to the operation, adding that a manhunt has been launched for its operators. She warned that traffickers now use Abuja as a muster point, urging Recruiters Association to regulate their members, while assuring that intensified surveillance and intelligence monitoring will continue to disrupt trafficking networks. That is the domestic news update for now on Topical 8 News. Do stay with us for more domestic updates and development. I am Blessing Basi.